I know some of you guys are out here on a weight loss journey and you're saying to yourself, how can I see better results? Well, everything out here on the market isn't so safe. And we're going to talk about that today. Some people are out here dying, literally, to lose weight. All right, guys, welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you've been around here a while. I am Kendra. This is Kendra Creates. This is my space for sharing my weight loss journey with you. Also some tips along the way, a little bit of commentary, and hopefully you'll learn a little bit about me. So today we are going to talk about health supplements. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. So the creator, Obese, he posted a video, I want to say this was a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, and he was talking about an article he saw on today.com. And so basically a congressman's wife died. She died a while ago, but they basically just stated her official cause of death, which sometimes it takes a little while to investigate the situation and things like that. And there has been some speculation surrounding as to her official cause of death and certain factors that contributed to her cause of death. So we're going to talk about that today. So as I do with pretty much all of my commentary videos, I'm not going to go through the whole video. I'm just going to cut out snippets and pieces of what I think is important to discuss. And as always, I'll have the link in the description so you can watch the full video at your leisure. All right, so with that being said, we're gonna get straight into it.
So this is the article right here. Congressman's wife died after taking herbal remedy marketed for weight loss and diabetes. Lori McClintock, the wife of Republican Tom McClintock, California, died from dehydration as a result of gastroenteritis, I think, caused by white mulberry leaf, according to a coroner's report. So this is them right here. So Sacramento, California, the wife of Northern California Congressman died late last year after ingesting a plant that is generally considered safe and is used as an herbal remedy for a variety of ailments, including diabetes, obesity, and high cholesterol, KHN has learned.
So this first little clip gave some backstory to the situation. So basically the coroner reviewed the death and everything with the facts, and I'm assuming her medical history, maybe things that were found in her system. And the leaf from this plant, there was a little bit of a leaf that was found in her system. And so they contributed this to her cause of death. So like I say, and like I always say, even if things are considered to be safe, as in what this article said, that white mulberry leaf is considered to generally be safe, you should always consult your physician before taking anything, before starting anything, before supplementing with anything, because you don't know how things are going to affect you, especially if you are obese, if you are overweight, if you suffer from other health conditions, if you take other medications, because you don't know how they're going to interact. Like, people think always that it won't happen to me. Like, this is just like a rare instance. Yeah, it may be rare, but you never know what is in the stuff that you're taking. And we're going to talk about that too.
McClintock's death underscores the risks of the vast, booming market of dietary supplements and herbal remedies, which have grown into a $54 billion industry in the United States, one that both lawmakers and healthcare experts say needs more government scrutiny.
Okay, that is a lot of money in one industry. Like, there are companies out here that don't care about you. Honestly, they don't care about you. They don't care about your health. They don't care about your family. They don't care about your safety. They care about that money. And because of that, they're willing to do whatever. And I don't know if you've ever heard of this term before, but it is called proprietary blend. So just take a look at some of these supplements that you buy from the store, or the next time you're at the store, go on the vitamin supplement aisle and look at the list of ingredients. a lot of them will say proprietary blend. What does that mean? Well, I'm going to read it for you from what I found. The unique preparation of ingredients in a dietary supplement that is formulated for a specific purpose. The quantities and the ratios of ingredients in the proprietary blend are considered a trade secret, like a special recipe. So basically, you're taking something and you really don't even know what's in it. Like, you don't know how much of this stuff is in there. You don't know if you're allergic to it. You don't know if it will interact with something else that you might be taking. So pretty much, it's all a risk. It's all a gamble. And why? We're going to talk about that in a minute too.
Many people assume that if a product is sold in the United States of America, somebody has inspected it and it must be safe. Unfortunately, that is not always true. U.S. Senator Richard Durbin said to the Senate floor this spring when he introduced legislation to strengthen oversight of dietary supplements.
I am so glad that this article pointed this out. A lot of people have the thinking in their mind that just because they buy it from the shelf that it is safe. Now, there are certain things that are considered safe that we're buying. Ever heard of the FDA? Yes, the Food and Drug Administration. So they will guarantee the safety, generally speaking, for food that's on the market and also drugs that are on the market. You know, like those prescription medications that the doctor prescribes to you. They go through many clinical trials, sometimes years and years and years of testing. They test it on several different groups of people. They make sure that they study these effects with doctors and scientists. They do all of that for you. And that's why the prescription medicines that are prescribed to you, they're considered generally safe. Although sometimes there are recalls for certain medications. But these supplements that you're buying off the shelf, they don't go through those rigorous standards. They don't, because supplements are not considered food or drug, because they don't state explicitly that they are used to cure, treat a certain disease or condition, or at least they aren't supposed to. And so therein lies the problem. People think something is safe, but it has not been rigorously tested. So therefore, we don't know how safe it really is. We don't know if it's safe if you're this type of person who also suffers from this other condition. We don't know if this will interact with the prescription medication that you take. We don't know these things because the supplement has not been tested. And a lot of people are unaware of this, and people need to be made aware of these things.
Daniel Fabricant, CEO and president of the Natural Products Association, which represents the dietary supplements industry, questioned whether McClintock's death was related to a supplement. It's completely speculative. There's a science to this. It's not just what a coroner feels, says Fabricant, who oversaw dietary supplements in the FDA during the Obama administration. People unfortunately pass from dehydration every day, and there's a lot of different reasons and a lot of different causes.
Okay, so the guy that's talking from the news article now, like, he represents the supplement companies. So pretty much he's going to be on the supplement companies' side. He doesn't want stricter regulation because, of course, they want to continue doing what they're doing and making the money that they make, because they know that if they have tighter regulations and tighter standards, then they're probably not going to be able to sell a lot of the things that they're selling. And then it's going to cost additional money for it to go through rigorous testing processes. And then they're going to have to report on certain things, which they probably don't want to do, so that they continue to probably market unsafe things to people. Who knows? But he's on the side of the supplement company. And basically he's trying to say that we really don't know what this lady died from. Like, we can't take the coroner's word for things because people die every day of dehydration. I mean, like, personally, I've never heard of anyone dying from dehydration. Like, someone that is like in a Western country that has access to food and water, like, I've never heard of that. I have heard of people that have been stranded somewhere and they get dehydrated or whatever, and then they pass away. But I've heard of people getting dehydrated, but not passing away from it. That just seems very odd to me. It seems very odd to me. And I'm sure it seemed very odd to the coroner as well. And they are the person who spent many years in medical school. So who am I to say that they're wrong? They could be, but maybe they're not. They're onto something. They have to be. Because once again, different things affect people differently. So we don't know what else this woman was taking. We don't know her health history. We don't know anything. So we don't know, and we're not privy to all the information that the coroner was made aware of. So we can't really say it's the general public. That's why you have to be careful with these things that you are putting inside of your body.
But some say they are alarmed that neither the FDA nor the industry knows how many dietary supplements are out there, making it almost impossible for the government to oversee them and punish bad actors. The FDA estimates 40,000 to 80,000 supplement products are on the market in the U.S., and industry surveys estimate 80% of Americans use them. So, I mean, that's a pretty large number, right? Legislation by Durbin and U.S. Senator Mike Braun would require manufacturers to register with the FDA to provide a public list of ingredients in their products, two provisions that are backed by the Council for Responsible Nutrition, another industry group that represents supplement makers. But the council is lobbying against a provision that would require supplement makers to provide consumers with the ingredient amounts or the blend in their products, something they say is akin to giving up the recipe to competitors. That's proprietary information only government regulators should have access to, said.
Doesn't it seem a little bit concerning that no one even really knows how many supplements there are on the market? I mean, right now we're just talking about estimations. And if there is legislation that comes to pass, then these supplement makers will have to register those supplements. They're also talking about providing a list of ingredients, but they're kind of hesitant to do that because of it'll be giving away like a secret ingredient list, their proprietary blend that I was talking about earlier. Like no one is going to look at the ingredient list and decide that they're going to source all these ingredients and mix them together in their kitchen and decide. No, that's not going to happen. So it seems to me like they're trying to like prevent competition from competitors, I guess, stealing their proprietary blend. I don't know. All I know is something has to be done. If people are literally out here dying from these unregulated supplements, then something has to be done about them. Something.
Because dietary pills, teas, and other supplements are regulated as food products, manufacturers can't advertise them as treatments or cures for health issues, but they can make claims about how the supplements affect the body. So someone who wants to lose weight or get their diabetes under control might reach for a bottle of white mulberry leaf extract because some supplement makers advertise it as a natural remedy that can lower blood sugar levels and promote weight loss. Those kinds of claims are appealing to Americans and have been especially potent during the pandemic as people sought to boost their immune systems and fend off COVID-19, said Debbie Petitpain, a registered dietitian, nutritionist, and spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Yeah, anyone that said that is an a-hole. But dietary supplements can be dangerous and don't affect everyone the same way. Mixing supplements and prescription medicines can compound the problem, according to the FDA.
So there were a couple of points that I just want to talk about in that last piece there. He talked about, the last thing he said was basically like everything not affecting everyone the same way. This is something that I've said a million times and I'll keep on saying it again. Just because something works for someone doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Just because someone has side effects doesn't mean you're going to have those side effects. I also want to talk about those health claims he was talking about. Now, as an aside, I watch a lot of anti-MLM content, okay? A lot of these MLM companies, if you don't know what an MLM is, just Google it. You'll find out so much information. A lot of them are health companies. They are selling health supplements. And they are out here making some bold claims. If you know someone who is a former member of an MLM, please send them my way because I want to talk to them. I want to talk to them about any of them, Arbonne, Plexus, Beachbody. I want to talk about it. Like, I want to talk to them, okay? I want to talk because I want to make a video about that. But anyways, they make all of these bold health claims and they try to cover it up, you know, because only drugs can say that they are used to treat or cure a certain medical condition. So they get away with it by saying what it does to the body. So like it improves mood or whatever they say. But these things don't do anything. Like they legitimately just gather up some ingredients, throw them together and hope for the best. That's pretty much what they're doing. And they just have everybody fooled. People really think that this stuff is helping and it's really not. And I just want to make you guys aware of it. Consumer protection. I'm the product police. I know that a lot of people aren't aware of these things, so I'm just trying to shed light and help keep everyone safe. And I hope that that was beneficial to you. So if you like my video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like it. Comment below, have you taken any of these supplements? How have they affected you? Have they affected you? I don't know. Let's talk about it. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed yet already. And as always, make sure that you spread kindness in a world full of hate. And I will see you guys on next time.